Okay, so we're on a job, and this opening has just been knocked out, and the wall has been re-blocked up, and I'm just here skimming it. Oh, I had to bond it yesterday. As you can see, I've had to bond it all. Bit of a mixed match of bonding. I had to bond it yesterday, and I'm just plastering it right now. So here's a very quick tip for when you're bonding, is pulling in a bit too fast. As you can see here, where I'm blending it into the existing, it's all nice and wet because of the SBR. So really wet. But down here, see this? It's going right off. So the best thing to do, you can either get your sponge, flick a bit of water on the wall and sponge it, or if you've not got a sponge, just get your flat brush and quite aggressively brush the wall. And this is what everyone used to do, all the old boys. They used to brush their walls if it was ever pulling in too fast, before sponges were invented. And all this does, it rehydrates your wall. And if you get to a point, here where it's quite wet, don't brush this. Only brush the parts that are going off. Then all you do, you just let that soak in a bit. Same up here. Now this, you can't really see, but up here somewhere, air bubbles are starting to form in the bonding. So all you do, with a little bit of pressure, brush all the air bubbles into the wall. Now those air bubbles are there because, one reason is because if you've done your scratch coat, the scratches are a little bit too deep, and when you've SBR'd your wall, your SBR hasn't got into the scratches. So it's just pulling out the moisture. Bonding's porous anyway. So your porous bonding is just sucking all the moisture. And what happens is your bonding takes all the moisture out of your plaster before your plaster can cure onto the surface, before your plaster can properly adhere. And then your plaster will actually separate from the substrate, which is what's happening. So all you do, close your wall back in. And you can see here, quite a bit is coming off. See that? Now don't remove that, just kind of work it in. So as you can see, quite a lot of fat is coming off the wall. Don't remove it, kind of put it back on the wall and flatten it in. Because if you remove all that fat right now, you're removing all the extra moisture you've put on your wall. So there's no point in doing it. We're rehydrating the wall where all the moisture has been pulled out of the plaster. And there we go. Now if it does it again, let's have a look now. So now that we've rehydrated the wall and brushed all of the bubbles in, leave this to just pull in on its own. Like I say, don't remove that fat. So roughly 3 minutes have passed. Let's see where we're at. See this? This is pulled in literally within the past 3 minutes. So all we do, just very, very lightly add moisture back to your wall. Now at this point, I'd flick the moisture onto your wall. Don't keep opening your wall back up every time. I'll do it here for an example, but don't keep opening your wall back up with your flat brush every single time, because you actually want your wall to go off. And the more you open your wall back up and kind of drag the fat to the surface, then plaster with the fat, you'll actually weaken the surface of the wall. Now the longer you can keep moisture in that area of the wall while you're plastering, the more solid the wall's going to be, and the better the wall's going to turn out. You see it's quite wet. See the water coming down the wall? All I'm going to do is roughly flatten the surface, not with the edge of my trowel like this, but kind of with my trowel flat on the wall. Just be careful doing this with a new trowel. I can do it on mine because my trowel is slightly bowed, but if your new trowel is perfectly flat, if you put it on the wall like this, it will pull the wall off. You can only do that with a worn-in curved trowel. And now we just go up our blend. The blend is quite wet because I just added a load of more moisture to it. Now 2 more minutes have passed with all that fat sitting on the wall. I'm going to very lightly start to trowel it up. Can't feel this whatsoever, which is what we want. And the wall's nice and dull, and it's hard to see, but no hairline cracks, no bubbles. Perfect. Okay, we're out of here. If you're a returning viewer, but you're not subscribed, do you mind putting a comment down below? Just let me know why. Maybe you're not interested in plastering content or investing content. Maybe you've got too many subscriptions already. But yeah, if you watch my videos, because the algorithm sees that you watch my videos and it sends you my videos anyway, but you're not subscribed, just let me know why. Cheers.